Hi, hello there, how you doing? And welcome back to Wuthering Way. So in this part, we will be continue the main story. I believe we will be seeing Augusta, the current Septimont's effort, the current leader. Let's see here. Rothschild and the Sun head to the Solid 7. While waiting for contact from the effort's palace, you and Abby arrive at Solid 7, where you run into a blind wandering bard, Nestor. Having learned of the effort's invitation to the hunt, Nestor shares with you Augusta's stories before she rose to power. Nestor, the wandering bard. Yeah, it is. We will learn more about Augusta. We will get her banner after this. Alright, without further ado, let's go. Yeah, it's near. We don't need to teleport. Who's this Nestor is?
Muggy day. Sky's gloomy, air's all wet. Oh, man. At least let me finish my sentence. Ugh. Ugh. Cold, cold, cold. Oh.
I hope it should warm you right up. Is it already cold?
All right.
That meal.
I'm famished. We barely had a bite sprinting all the way here from Laguna.
No, Abby, we just fly and teleport. Oh, a pasta? Pasta?
Whoa! Pinch me! This is a feast and a half! Hey, Rover. So, we did bring enough money, right? I mean,
we got
kinda
it.
rushed out without grabbing anything.
Yeah, I have a lot, Abby.
Oh, that? Don't worry. Money's not an issue.
Yes.
Augusta made sure we're covered.
Augusta.
All our food and lodging here in Septimont is
Augusta.
billed straight to the F4's palace.
Oh, we are the special guest.
I think the owner might have overdone it a little.
I like this weather. It's kinda cozy.
Ha! Better get used to it. You're the champ of the Great Aegon. And you know me. If food's on offer, I'll be a scoffer. Yeah, no leftovers, guaranteed.
As always.
Free stay, free meal. Professor really knows how to treat guests. Maybe we should, hang around a bit longer.
For the food.
This smells amazing.
And that looks big.
Abby, what do you think Imperator wants me to find? If Cardathia is right, the last clue should be somewhere on the Segue plateaus.
Sanguis Plateau.
We're so close to the finish line, just one step away. But our pace is slowed.
Relax. We're already back in Septimont. What's the rush? I remember Lupa said there's this weird blight cloud hanging over the Sanguis plateaus.
Maybe we need to go up there. Into that hole.
And when the high tide, or whatever, rolls around, all the gladiators go there to hunt tacit discords. Wait, is the high tide coming up soon? The Afra's invite did say something about a big hunt.
What are we hunting?
Huh, that reminds me. Aren't we supposed to meet her today?
A messenger came this morning. Augusta is dealing with an emergency, so our meeting's postponed. It looks like it'll be a while. An unexpected change. It's throwing everything off course. I don't like the feel of it. And why me for this hunt? If it's about the Great Aegon, the messenger said none of the other gladiators were invited.
know something that they didn't know?
Who knows? Maybe she just wants to test her strength against you. Typical Septimontian, right?
You think so? I've only met her a few
Might be.
times, but I doubt she acts on such simple impulses. And as the F4, is she really in a position to do whatever she wants?
Guessed from afar, you possess eyes as clear as crystal.
This guy is Nestor, I suppose.
But what troubles you so that eyes once bright as the highland sky now darken with rolling clouds?
But the problem is, you don't look like a playable character.
A warrior who walks the blade's edge does not falter over trifles. The clouds, if I may guess, are cast from the throne.
Is your eyes bleeding? You good, dude?
At the peak of Capitolini Hill, beneath the pale walls of the Ephes Palace, secrets lie buried. And the most intricate among them are those born from the pursuit of power. Even one as honorable as the Epher must learn when to be ruthless. In Septimont, a city forged in iron and blood, anyone who seeks the throne without knowing the cost is no better than a lamb marching to the butcher's knife.
And you are Nestor.
I am Nestor, a traveling poet.
I'm the Lord
Things in
Arbiter.
Septimont never seem eager to leave this season. So then, if you are curious about the effort, then allow me to say that nothing would honor me more than to offer even a modest service to the champion of the great Aegon.
Wait, how do you know he's the champion? And all that stuff about the F4 too.
DAB. Everyone knows.
Huh? Your eyes. Were we talking too loud?
To see and to hear are but two of the many ways to perceive. Trusting the senses is a habit, a natural expedience, but not the only option. Truth be told, I've been gathering inspiration for my next epic, and its protagonist is none other than Augusta, the Epher of Septimont. That's why I speak of her with some familiarity. I have a feeling your tale with her will soon be written. And knowing more about those who walk alongside you is rarely without its benefits.
Then tell me about Augusta. Augusta. It's not Augusta. Augusta. Augusta.
Augusta.
That sword. There.
A girl of humble birth, a resonator of modest talent, a commoner without noble patronage. And yet, from the den of wolves that is Septimont City, she rose and eventually claimed her place.
Became the champion.
Just like the burning sun was once a cloud of dust.
The rough sword and the sun. The sun must be Augusta. What? 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 You guys from afar do follow me into the near forgotten stories of Augusta, but simply telling it might be a bit dark. What method do you have in mind? What are you trying to do? What? What the heck? Perhaps having the listener become the protagonist of such stories might be a good option. This should add more immersive touch to the sounds and images you have yet to hear and see. At this moment, you are Augusta. You shall relive her past, relive her past, face the same choices she once made, thus fully forget your name for now. I'm ready. Of course, Augusta's story is already written. No matter what choices you make, they will not alter our reality. Continue. Yet be wary. Fate is fickle, and a misstep can lead to a swift end. Weigh your choices carefully. The past decisions may not have always been the best. I understand. Well then, let the story begin. Set aside the complex thoughts and let me sing the epic of a young girl, Augusta. I am Augusta. A gentle, warm light begins to blur your vision, and you slowly close your eyes. When it clears, a small, frightened girl clutching a sword stands amidst the ruins. A group of solemn Septimontian gladiators stand guard around her. Continue. Hey kid, are you alone? Don't be afraid. We know what the dark tide did to your home, and we are here to help. Boleh observe? Timidly observe. Timidly observe. Different choice will change the corresponding stats value. What does it mean? Refuse the food offered by the gladiator. Take the food offered by the gladiator. We can take you to the Septimont city. It's not safe here. We don't know when the next disaster will strike. Staring at these ruins won't change anything. Even if you rebuild these walls 1,000 times, they never hold against the dark tide. You don't have the strength to stop it. Bring your sword and come with us. Let go. Grip your sword. Grip your sword. The gladiators shake their heads and pat your shoulder. Look back. Oh! To Barat, the story chapter is complete when the corresponding goals are met. Engage with the gladiator. Stay quiet. Engage with the gladiator. Okay. Following the gladiators, you arrive in the city of Septimont by ship. You wave them goodbye after arriving at the central square. Meanwhile, you notice the square is crowded with citizens. Remain quiet and just show your awe of the city. Good. A poster for the gladiators' agon is pinned to a wooden board. The air is filled with heated chatter about the upcoming match. The gathering people push you towards the crowd. Draw closer to the crowd. You must know Septimont reverse strength. Here, only the victor reigns. That is a lot older than the city itself. You notice the passion-filled eyes of this Septimontian. You notice the disdain in the eyes of this Septimontian. Passion, disdain, passion. Okay. It all be beaten. Such is the way of the city. So, to survive, you will have to find your bite and seize the crown with your own teeth. Continue. You can stop thinking about their conversation. You realize that gladiators are the very symbol of strength in Septimont. If there's a way to dominate the arena, maybe you'll find the strength you are looking for. Quietly leave, tear down the poster and walk away from the crowd. Quietly leave. Okay. As you leave, you notice the three words stand out in the incessant chatter. Identity, status, and talent. They seem to be an essential part of gladiating. Continue. There are always those commanders who views the agon as mere boring display of butchery. But we are hardly entertained by the sight of rats shrieking in the dirt. What we crave is to magnificent, a warrior who can make roses bloom from blood. Wanna have a little bet on how many mangy rats are gonna try for the echo this year? Them and the stench be stinking up the place. You slightly is concerned about your stature and talent. Ignore their words. You are determined to step onto the arena. The rules demand a mentor at your back, someone to keep death from claiming you on the first day, and perhaps even teach you to see the fight through to the end. After hitting several dead ends, you eventually come across Kato. Kato is a retired gladiator star but takes on few prodigies. So you want to join the Aegon, you say? Why don't you start by telling me a little about yourself? I'm Augusta. You recall the discussion about gladiators' identity, status, and talent. People in the city of Septimont seem to value this more than anything. You choose to, speak honestly, lie by your past. Nah, honestly, accepting fate. The dark tide took you home, and you came to Septimont seeking strength. Is that so? You've got some metal, but that's not gonna cut it here. Go home. People like you always show up with nothing but fancy dreams, only to see them crushed and trampled. I've seen enough of idiots like you. But stay silent. Oh, that's not good. What now? Still here, are you? You think your stubbornness will change my mind? Pathetic. Break into his eyes. Yes. Alright then, let's have a duel. Land one strike and you win. If you manage that, I'll teach you how to be a true gladiator. This duel here is your entrance trial. Accept the duel after great deliberation. Accept his duel without hesitation. Yeah, baby. Blades meet in a sharp clash. Kato. Move with practice ease. You are quickly defeated. Gosh. Strengthless. Do you realize how weak you are? Nah, which is why I'm seeking power. Which is why I want to become a gladiator. Gladiator. Yeah, that's it. That's good. Do you really know who you are fighting against? Can you really best me? You can't. Now, how do you plan to end this? Challenge him against the next day. Yes. Yes. But for round 2, are we? Country rats like you sure are a pestering, as the city folks say you are, huh? Attack! Oh, just like last time, you aren't much of a challenge to Kato. You are swiftly beaten once again. Well done. Go back. This is not your path. Shut up. Continue the challenge on the next day. Give up. Nah, bro. Too slow, too weak. Your foolish swings only bring smiles to your enemies. Then always faster, stronger, faster. Is that your best? How naive. Well, I guess a rat that live in the dark is never meant for the sun. Checkmate, you have lost. Nah, bro. It's not even, I'm not even started yet. Still not ready to give up? Why don't you sell your sword? It will get you some food at least. Give up? Continue. Yeah, continue. You stand before Kato again, dragging your exhausted body nearly at your limit. I can still fight. I'm about to collapse. Nah, you're not about to collapse. The wind swept up by the blade whispers past, and you are suddenly home. Soft sunlight cascades on the great oak's leaves, and you hear your friends' laughter, your parents' gentle calls. Continue. But in the very next breath, a bone deep chill engulfs you. That touch, you know it all too well. Though thoughts race across your mind, and your hand instinctively grips the sword hilt. I will surrender. You seize the opening and land a hit on Kato. Nice. Kato hands you his sword and turns to leave. Nah, you won't get away, Kato. At Septimont's arena, the victor claims the weapon of the defeated, a symbol of conquest. Conquest. What the hell? This sword is yours now, Victor. Conquest. Okay. If you are determined to bite off the crown, do not fall before you get there. Augusta, that's your name, isn't it? Yes, I'm Augusta. Yes. The moment you step into the arena, you will lose this name. The spectators may bring you with a number, a symbol, or even the name of some wild beast. I have now the choice. I am prepared. Of course. And only the last one standing has the right to reclaim their true name. By then, I will be chanting your name. Augusta, you will have to conquer their hearts and win their applause, even without identity, status, and talents. Tell me, will I see that day? I will make them know my true name. I will make the crowd cheer. I will make them know my true name. Okay, training starts tomorrow. 6 sharp, right here. Is that it? Is that it? Really, bro? New arrival in the big city? New arrival in the big city complete. Really, bro?
Fail enough times, and you might eventually succeed. Should we call it resilience? Or mere stubbornness?
It's more like resilience.
Or perhaps, for a girl who has lost everything, there was never a second option. She had no one to trust but herself, and naught but a blade to hold. And yet, as the first stanza of an epic, this is nothing extraordinary. Since the lament, across the scorched lands of Solaris, I've heard this story repeat itself, again and again.
Across the scorched lands of Solaris. Scorched land? Where's that?
Greatness. Yes, our era has certainly seen it. But true greatness is never found on the first page of a story. Courage, glory, and honor. Such immortal virtues have been etched in tablet and stone. They are never forged overnight. Light as a thread, elusive as the wind, they weave themselves into every twist of fate, tangling with every insignificant choice we make.
What's wrong, Abby?
I don't know. It's just unbelievable. The Augusta he's talking about, and the F-word we saw in the arena. No way that they're the same person.
Sure.
A girl far from home, arriving in the city upon Capitolini Hill in pursuit of strength. No title, no status, no wealth. I doubt anyone at the time could have imagined her rising to where she is now.
She rise from zero. No, there might be one.
Do you mean Cato? Do you believe Cato handed her that final victory on purpose, and that his scathing words were a test of her resolve?
Maybe he had long grown tired of that corrupt system.
Then Cato must have been an idealist, to place his faith in a girl with nothing to her name.
Perhaps Cato sees something in the girls, Augusta.
Now, why don't we keep this question in mind and see where the story leads us?
Continue chatting with Nestor. Alright, Nestor. Let's go. Are you ready to listen to the epic of the Blazing Sun? Yes. Alright, here we go. Dawn breaks with a pale glow. A month has already passed under Cato's reign, and today's the grind continues. A little rest won't hurt. I'll go later. Stick to the training schedule. Nah. You arrive at the training site, repeating the same move over and over again. It has begun to wear on your patience. You notice some greatest training in movies you have never seen before. You decide to stay focused and keep your own training. Peek into their training. Peek. That's not good. Oh no. You reflect on the training, it was always you alone facing the wooden post, patching yourself up and over. Give in to sadness and push through. Okay. They slip by, then the gladiator's agon draws near. Today, Kato will give you one final lesson. I have done all I can to prepare you. Now you are on your own. This training ends today. Is this a graduation ceremony? Here's my final task for you. Tell me, why do you want to become a gladiator? What pulls you through all this training? You already know the answer. You are unsure what to say. Your ideal has never faltered since you left home. To be strong enough to protect others, you met Kato's gaze, and he reads the answer in your eyes. I remember my true ambition. Offer Kato your thanks. Thanks. Yeah, that's good. In the meantime, a flicker of desire crosses your eyes. You recall Kato's word from this all started. Continue. By then, all will be chanting your name, Augusta. You will have to conquer their hearts, win their applause, even without identity, status, and talents. Tell me, will I see that day? I very much look forward to it. I will make it happen. Yes. Yes, we are. You are aware that sponsors from Gladiator's Agon are mostly nobles and wealthy merchants. Figures beyond your reach, except perhaps in the underground arena. These are all top of the line merchandise I got here. Care to have a look? Like products on display, you and a few other gladiators stand in the middle of the underground arenas, scrutinized by nobles and wealthy merchants in the stands. One by one, those beside you are chosen and escorted away. The audience casts their eyes in your direction. However, all you receive is constant laughter in return. A glimpse of the noble's lavish lifestyle flicker through. A vision of your home serene flash within your mind. This love, so they really did have a hand in that disaster. The rod in high place also played in part in your home's ruin. The dark tide alone did not destroy your home. When the dark tide struck, those with power and wealth continued their life of indulgence and luxury. The might of the gladiators existed only to serve their desires. Silently, you swear to shatter these rules. A fire of anger ignites in a chest. Well, a village girl with such unremarkable forte dreaming of power and strength. I can remember the last time Septimont had a joke this amusing. Right, and you will see. Okay, what can you offer? Prancing around like a circus clown and scrambling for your life so we can all have a good laugh. Or do you think playing innocent will win you favor? Don't estimate me. I never disappoint. Okay. Anyone interested in this one? After all, watching the weak struggle is always a fine source of entertainment. You give the noble a chilling stare as they walk in whispers. You bear a small anticipation that someone will pick you. Entertainment, you say? Septimont's strength defines worth. You shouldn't be so quick to judge a gladiator who offers herself. You turn your view towards the voice. With heavy steps, a well-dressed old-school noble walks down from the stands towards you. He smells of rotten stench. It is unlike the smell of rice, as the Septimontians had put it, but a foul odor of power and wealth. You frown at an old-school noble. Suddenly clench your fist. You frown. I engage only in profitable ventures. To stand in the arena, you must prove your worth. I have 2 trials for you. Survive them and we may speak further. Brave young lady. This is the story how she got, yes, rise to power. You accept the noble trial. Though trial is to find a word for something intended only to break you. Head to the trial ground. Also, outside the wall of Septimont city lies a wasteland plagued by the dark tide, your homeland. It's now different from the home you remember. Returning home, you can't help but feel sentimental. They say a ferocious lion beast corrupted by the dark tide prowls deep within the cave. No common blade can cut through its skin. The first trial is to slay that beast. The noble, however, decides to strip you all of equipment but a dull sword. I have no choice but to accept. A dull sword is more than enough. Yes. The mountain trail winds like a serpent among the chair tree. Stumps, dozens of bleached skeletons lie scattered. You suspect you are getting close as you continue forward against the unpleasant smell. Continue. When the first rays of sunlight split the clouds, the cave reveals itself, breathing death. Before you get a clear picture of the cave, a crushing force presses down upon you. That's not a good choice. Shh, get down. You trying to get yourself killed? Hold your breath or you'll alert it. Just as he says. Oh shit. You turn around and see a hunter. Just then a massive beast roars and walks past where you are hiding. Keep your head down. Secretly stare at it. Nah. After the lion beast has left, you apologize to the hunter. It was thanks to him the beast did not notice you. Going by those clothes, you are a Septimont gladiator, eh? Heh, I used to be just like you. Lost a big match. Got tossed out by the nobles and end up like this. We are nothing but their playthings. Continue. The skills honed for battle are now merely tools for survival. Septimont has abandoned the strength it desperately needs. You pity such reality. As the hunter about the lion beast. As the hunter, what should you do now? Only a madman would go after that lion. I have my reason. I know what I'm doing. His words are rough, but he eventually tells you everything he knows. You bid the hunter farewell and make preparations for the hunt. To gain more knowledge of your prey, you choose to silently observe the lion beast in the following days. After a few days, you have managed to grasp an overall behavior pattern of the lion beast. Thus, you march towards the deep cave. Enter the cave. Deep within the cave, dark embrace, you tread softly. Then a sudden dread frees your steps. Between the flickering torch flames, a monstrous shape appears, the lion beast. Fire from the nether dance. Amid its golden mane, white claw-like sides. Here wounds in the earth. Draw your sword and strike the lion beast. Maintain distance and swing your sword. Okay. As you expected, your sword fails you. It's ineffective against the lion. Before you can take a breath, the lion's thunderous roar from you again. You decide to dodge attack and search for a weak point. Quickly analyze the cave environment. Okay. Just before the lion beast pounces at you, you slash with all your strength at the stalactite above. It crashes down into the lion's gaping jaws. It still has the fight. It's not over yet. You land on its neck, It lunged to seize you, but you swift dodge forced its claw into a deadly knot around its throat. Seeing your chance, you give a final fold, and the beast strangles itself in a frantic struggle. Guess using the environment is one way to do it. Finally. The tale has ended, and you drag your exhausted body towards the stream. Clear water cascades down into the mountain valley, and the dense forest slumbers quietly in nature's cradle. You rinse your blood-stained hands in the water. The clear stream slowly turns red. The birds scatter and the fish vanish. You sense the forest's unease at your presence. Are they afraid of my power? Are they afraid of me? The creature's panic plunge you into reflection. For the first time, you realize their power can instill fear. You are still somewhat shaken. You desire more power. With no time to rest, you approach the nobleman again. He imposed the second trial upon you. I know full well the was now. The next one won't be easy. What is it this time? Killing a mad beast is hardly an achievement. I'm sure you are aware. Go that all the warriors of Septimont have to life. To lives? Cato seemed to mention this before. To life? One by the parents and the other by the sword. You may consider the sword in the gladiator hands as their life in the arena. Oh. For your second trial, bring me 100 lives. Yes, prove to me you are worthy of standing in the arena. Turns with disgust as you wave to accept. Calmly accept. To get the admission pass for the Aegon, you start the second trial up. Day after day, you fight gladiators of Septimont. As your reputation grows, so do the spectators. So they don't care who you are, but only want to see when you will fall. Damn. Look, it's that girl again. Didn't think she would get as many wins as she did. Just look at her the size of her. How should we even carry those swords? Focus on the opponent before you ignore the command. Focus, yeah. We have a goal. You have grown used to this kind of noise. The deafening just numbs your fatigue. Your swords now rest against your opponent's throat. Spare the opponents and wait for the next challenger. Suppress your desire to kill. Next. One by one, the gladiators you have challenged grow in numbers. Those you have defeated kneel before you, offering their swords, symbolizing their honor with both hands. Steadily plants the opponent's sword into the ground. Raise the opponent's sword. Yeah, okay. Even in Septimont, there's a limit to opponents that prove a challenge to you. Eventually, you will need to seek out tougher challenges. You have targeted Victor. You have targeted Victor, a frequent champion of the Aegon from one of the noble houses. Continue. Do you have any idea who Victor's father is? His lordship is the largest sponsor of the Aegon. Power, wealth, and those aren't things Bruthank can rival. Victor has the best mentor, the finest weapon. Indeed. The house behind Victor comes to you with an offer, a perfect job, and a substantial fortune if you walk away from the duel. Read the contract, take the offer. Nah, we don't need that here. You reject the bribe without second thought. Humiliate the noble serpent, spits curse in your face. Say nothing. You ignorant country peasant, do you know what it means to live as a noble? Then you shall suffer for your arrogance. When the time comes, don't expect any pity, as you won't be getting any. Eye of the Scion beside the servant, ignore the servant. The Scion silenced the rambling servant as tears up the contract. Continue. Let's go. There is no point in talking sense into an ignorant fool. Then again, I'd appreciate it if you don't waste too much of my time in the arena. They throw a bag of credits as a way to humiliate you, following up with sarcasm and mocking gestures. They attempt to overwhelm you with their pride, retaliate with the same insult. You feel nothing, yes. The day arrives. Victor accepts your challenge with his honor of nobility as the stake. You remember well the haughty look he wore but a few days prior. But the nobles will only words, not swords. Victor knows nothing about swordsmanship. You easily defeat the weak, incompetent scion and casually leave his pretty helmet with the tip of your sword. Stare at the watching nobles with contempt. Approach the noble seat. Okay. I have won and achieved it without wasting your time. Do you see? Your gilded lies shattered before real strengths. Toss the helmet back to Victor. Step on Victor's helmet. Yes. The crowd erupts in cheers and applause. The nobles, unable to deny your triumphs, lower their heads. Good. You return to your lodging to count your trophies. 99 sword, 99 opponent defeated. Now only one life is left to claim. Most gladiators have long feared your reputation and dare not challenge you, except one. Oh. Aridel, the rising star of the underground arena. Unlike you, he was born with powerful forte. He is undoubtedly the king of the arena. Talents no longer matter to me. A sword tempered by countless battles no less sharp. Okay, that's good. Means the endless chanting of the name Aridel, you arrive as promised. As always, spectators crowd in the arena. Even the old school noble is present this time. The opponent towering physique dwarf you, and his crushing presence brings to mind the fearsome lion beast. After several exchanges, you notice something unusual. The floor is too slippery to gain a foothold, and Aridel's armor is unusually heavy. This is a sight-up. You are all too familiar with the noble, despicable tricks. Now, keep calm, Augusta. You then shift your pace, luring Aridel into the very trap meant for you. After a few more rounds, his steps grow loose, his direction sluggish. Since the opportunity, now the chance. The sword stop just before the night of Septimont's strongest gladiator. The entire arena falls silent, and almost immediately the crowd erupts into applause. Continue. Stab, stab, stab. Chill, bro. Chill, guys. Chill. Is that so? Right here. Right here. Aridel closes his eyes and accepts his fate. Victory is already mine. Let's leave it at. Yeah, we want to stop this ridiculous rules. In front of everyone's watchful eye, you only take Aridel's sword. You then bow towards the audience before turning to leave. You feel a sense of relief. You feel the people's gaze. Yeah, the crowd is silent. Leave. Leave. Is that how? Is that right? Yeah. Leave the chairs behind you. Look back at the crowd and wave. Yeah, like a champ. The next day you arrive before the old school noble with 100 lives. Aridel is merely made of Septimontian flesh. Above him stands a far greater force. I'm ready for the third trial. Yes. Your third trial is to earn the blessing of Arsinosa. Oh, that lion, the lioness of glory. This is an impossible feat. He never planned to let me pass the trial. I know Arsinosa. He has never tasted defeat. People say it's a peak no human can ever reach, the last wall of Septimont, but I accept. Yep. It is this unsurmountable challenge that stirs the thirst for victory in your blood. You accept the third trial to confront the guardian of Septimont, Arsinosa. Chapter 3. On the eve of the trial, return to the training grounds once again. While you wait for Kato, you find yourself standing before the familiar wooden post. He has been your most enduring companion in your pursuit of true strength. Rinascita. Cut it down and leave the past behind. Hug it gently. Well, not particularly in an easy path, is it? Tell me, what do you learn from this path? Strength can be destructive, strength can instill fear. Strength bring conquest. Such is humanity's oldest rule. Augusta, I'll be there for your last trial, and I will call your name for all to hear. Thank you. I will not stop here. Thank you, Master. Back in your room, you stare blankly at your staggered collection of swords. These trophies symbolize strength and conquest, but how will you show them to the world? You once heard the tale of a legendary gladiator, a warrior who would always fuse their opponent's sword with their own after victory. Oh, now you decide to try the same path and stand before the smith. Gaze at the flying spark from the blacksmith's forge. Stop outside the blacksmith's forge. Oh, that's why in that picture, in the last picture, we saw a sword. There's so many swords engraved in that sword, in her sword. Yes. You wish to demonstrate your strength, yet you now still seek to do this with power not of your own, watching the blacksmith's hammer rise and fall, and seemingly impractical idea emerge. In the end, you use your forte to fuse all the swords into one. Oh. Grip the heavy sword in your hand. Your forte never stands out among resonators, but its seemingly insignificant power is enough to be stronger than the forge fire and hammer swing. The day of the final trial has finally arrived. You walk into the arena center with your newly forged sword. The bronze horns blare from atop the 12 stone pillars. All eyes are on you. Everyone is eager to witness how a human will rival the strength of Arsinosa. Take a deep breath. Survey your surroundings. Okay. Suddenly, a rumbling roar cut through the noise of the crowd. The nobles' banners flutter and fall. A colossal shadow swallows the sunlight around you. Arsinosa appears. Arsinosa, mountainous size, catch your eyes. There's a slight ringing in your ears. It's awake! A noble shriek. Arsinosa stands silently opposite you. Slowly, his eyes open, coldly watching you. Focus and stay alert. Okay. With a sudden sweep of her tail, the lioness shatters the stone pillar. You roll aside, barely dodging the flying debris. A chill seeps through the tear in the close of your left shoulder. Pick up a defensive. Okay. The screams from the stand are soon drowned by the lioness roar. A wave of sound and dust rips past your ears. You can see blood on your lips and tongue. Ignore the pain and tend to the wound later. Quickly patch yourself up. Nah. A second attack comes without warning. You barely have time to react before your sword rises to meet her descending claws. Shush. Recall it, yes. Maybe we need to... Maybe we can recap some stories. You managed to withstand Shinosa's fierce attack, and at the moment it withdraws, seize the opportunity to thrust your blade into the ancient crack in its right foreleg. Golden blood splits the arena. Wait. Oh, that's a lot. Steady your breath. As Shinosa sees her attack, her man brushing against your bloodstained face before she lowers her head. The arena shakes with applause. You hear the crowd chant your name in honor. I've gained the lioness blessing. I have passed the final trial. The voices, they are. Listen to the wave of cheers. Listen to the wave of cheers. Oh, they're the same. Oh, it came back again. Oh, was a noble Shinosa, the mighty guardian of Septimont, bestowed upon her the crown of courage and strength. Walk up the step after Shinosa. Yes, this is the same. When the crash of time resonates with the earth, we see the fire of humanity blaze across Septimont. Wave after wave of applause, the Septimontans salute me as I advance. O sun and moon, witness this extraordinary feat. Witness her epic dedication to Septimont. Take another one step. As the platform rises, you realize that by earning Shinosa's blessing, you have been granted a privilege. They are all bowing to me. You are crowned the champion without the great Aegon. Nevertheless, you have already conquered countless gladiators with your strength. Under everyone's gaze, glory now bows at your feet. Raise your sword, silence the crowd. What? Why don't you raise your sword, Augusta? At last, you stand atop the summit, the champion. Only now, with battle fire cool in your veins, do your wounds raise their voice in protest. You have shattered the decaying order with strength, and through strength you shall reshape new rule. You shall wield gladiators of valor on the righteous path. You shall allow no more fragile life to tremble before death. You shall ensure that your homeland's tragedy will forever be undone. Yet, should these new rules, forged by might, lose their foundation, will they not fall? A cold whisper of unease calls in your chest. Well then, no time for pointless or pondering now. From this day forward, your sword, your honor, your two lives shall serve Septimont. Okay, there's chapter 4. There's a lot of yapping.
Merely the rough shape of a short epic. This is all I can offer about the F4.
Oh, yes, kind of detailed.
Now, as a listener, what do you make of my narration?
That's a good story. Just look at that, Abby. He's drunk. Yeah, my guy is drunk. I enjoy it. Nothing special. So I still don't know the F4 enough. What you mean, Rover?
I appreciate your kind words, my generous listener.
Thank you, Nestor.
I am only
now get out of here.
Wordsmith, spinning verses and rhymes. The essence of poetry is granted by those who dare defy their fate. But there is one thing I must confess.
And which is?
Through my words, your knowledge of the F4 is partial, at best.
Well, there's good enough.
Poetry can only offer a glimpse of the true story. The reality of people, events, and things slips beyond the grasp of words. I do not belong in the pages of the epic, so I remain confined to the observer's gaze. I can imagine events and emotions unfold, but I cannot truly recreate them. Here's some advice for you. though I hesitate to call it such. If you want the truth of a story, step into it. Become part of it. The opportunity stands before you now. As I've said, the tale between you and Augusta, the hero of Septimont, is only now turning its next page.
Yep, that's true. You seem to know exactly what I'm about to do.
It's not difficult to see.
Are you sure you can see?
Flows like the stars, tracing their course. Your destination is written in the steps you take. The rain is passing. I hear it ceasing its symphony upon the earth. It is time for farewells.
It's about time, Nestor.
Before I leave, may I ask you one last question? What is it that has lifted Augusta to the seat of power? What is it that makes a ruler?
Well, I'd say strength. Let's be real. There's no way Augusta could have passed those trials without strength.
That's true, Abby, but not completely correct.
Rover, what do you think?
It's more than strength, Abby. It was strength and conquest. It was an unyielding resolve. That's true. It was born from the hardship of the past. Unyielding resolve, yes. A will. The undying will.
You needn't rush to answer now.
Oh, okay, Nestor. My bad.
Continue your journey.
Okay, bro.
When the final chapter is written, the answer will reveal itself.
Thank you.
Farewell, my friend. Our paths crossed by fate and by chance.
Yeah, we will definitely see again, Nestor.
Soon, after this brief encounter, everything about me will be gone with the wind. But you, your epic continues.
What do you mean, Nestor? We will see him again. He's a mysterious guy, Nestor. Yup. I knew it. He's mysterious. The previous day?
Your Excellency, you have indulged her too much. As the priestess, you know is far too unruly in both action and word. It's a disgrace to her title.
Oh, Luno is the head priestess, I guess. That girl.
Indeed. She entered the palace unannounced, uninvited, and with no decorum.
Nah, bro, you are just jealous. Shut up.
A blatant affront to the authority of the palace.
Same as always. Senators, all she crossed was a doorway. One too insignificant to carry the weight of our authority, or defend anyone's fragile pride. Let us not forget, it is not the walls of Capitolini Hill that command fear. It is my will, my sword, and our relentless conquest.
I love her accent. Augusta accent.
I know your fear. You fear a priestess's voice drowning yours, and a rebel challenging the Senate's rules. But listen well. Power does not bow to sycophants, cowering behind their traditions. If you seek power, then step from the shadows. Face me, and prove yourself worthy.
Hell yes. That pigeon is suspicious. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Took you long enough, Augusta.
Handling the senators takes time. You know that. Well, to keep our esteemed priestess from waiting, maybe next time I'll just leave them to their own devices.
You mean their handphone?
I'll make sure
don't
they
know.
record every detail of your feat and relay it word for word to Grandmother Lilibet.
Lilibet, the current head priestess of Septimont. Oh, the current head. She is now the head priestess. Lilibet. Gotcha.
Priestess Iuno. Unruly behavior left Tetragon Temple without permission and trespassed into the Ephor's palace. I wonder, who will lose it first? Lilibet or you?
Let those old foxes report me all they want. If they step into the tetragon left foot first, I'll shoot the left. Right foot first, I'll shoot the right.
Hey, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, F them.
The Senate should be reminded now and then that the Tetragon's kindness is not a reason to take Priestess Yuno lightly. Why didn't you wait there? I had everything handled. We depart for the hunting ground tonight. If anything changed, you could have reached me by my terminal. You didn't need to come all the way here. I want you free of duty until that day arrives.
You're overthinking it, Augusta. I'm here to see that person. Grandmother Lilibet said his fate is one of unknowable void.
Peace.
Sounds intriguing enough to make time for.
That guy is he.
So that's it? Too bad. The ship from Laguna won't dock until tomorrow morning, and we'll be gone by then.
Ugh, what a hassle.
Patience, you know. The warrior has accepted the invitation. So, you'll have plenty of time to meet during the hunt.
It is a rover.
Is there something else you want to say?
I read Grandma Lilibet's book of prophecies. The hunt and our plan, neither end well.
It's just a prophecy.
Are you sure we should go through with this?
Risk does not trouble me. Peril simply requires greater strength. But really, when did you start caring about the temple's traditions?
O ye faithless of Septimont, the divinity is enraged. Should your ruler defy their will again, doom shall be your fate. Lately, I've been hearing murmurs from the nobles again, about the ancient prophecy from Laguna.
I will admit, those words once carried weight. But when our ancestors crossed the waters and climbed these hills, Laguna's divinity didn't get a seat on the ship. And the priestesses all said the prophecy was incomplete. Only the hero of heroes, wielding extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides, shall bring eternity to Septimont. Then shall the waters quiet, the tempest still, and glory return with the blood of the old king. Do not forget, this is the other half of the prophecy. Fabius, Attilius, Valeria, one after another, these heroes have saved Septimont from the brink of ruin. As long as a hero stands, no disaster can break this eternal city.
What if this time is different? What if ruin is our fate?
Then I will sever that fate with my blade.
Like always.
What's so amusing?
So, the fearless priestess Iuno can be frightened after all. But it's fine. If you're afraid, don't push yourself. I can handle this alone. Most revered priestess, wait for me in the temple. I shall return victorious.
Are we hunting that lion again?
Frightened. Me? If anything, it's you, trying to shut me out and face it alone. Fine. Go ahead. You'll come back to me sooner or later.
That I can't deny.
I knew it. So you do need me for this hunt.
Yeah, team.
Thank you. You know.
Why are you saying this?
The storm is coming.
Damn, even the wind can move her cakes. Just look at that.
Come. You know, my friend. The best way to greet a storm is to walk straight into it.
Alright, so if I wanna pull Augusta, I will need what is that? Are you serious, my dude? I think this is just like an introduction to the Eva Augusta. Yeah, we'll have more after this, I suppose. We are gonna wait. So we will have to wait. We will have to wait another update for this story about Augusta and the hunt. That's pretty short. Yeah. That's kind of pretty short. Well then, I will stop this part here for now. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next one.